Hey everyone, we're back in the cave and we're back talking about the CarryAll RC bag. In this video, we're going to put in my CamelBak water hydration system, if you may. I believe it's very important to stay hydrated on the trails, especially in the summertime. It gets pretty hot and yours truly sweats a lot. Not that you guys need to know that. But let's get the bag down and show you how I put this guy in there. Here is my CarryAll bag. It is a little dirty. I have been using it a lot on the trails. Up here in Canada, the snow is melting and the trails are quite muddy, so some of it ended up on the bag. Probably should have cleaned this before recording, but left some dirt on there just so you know this thing just doesn't hang around. It gets used quite a bit. So, how do we get this guy into here? Well, before we go into that, I use a CamelBak. They do have these water bladders inside. I'm just going to quickly show for those people that don't know. Okay, there's a water bladder inside this little, I guess, mini backpack is, if you will. You can take it out of here and plop it right into the CarryAll bag. I choose not to do that. I do a lot of mountain biking, so I like to have this readily available when I want to jump on my bike. So what I do is, obviously, before putting it in the bag, I fill it up with water. Okay, it is easier to fill this up before getting it in the bag. I can tell you that right off the bat. So once I got this full of water, I take my CarryAll bag and I go to the very back pocket. So the pocket that's on closest to your back, if you will. And inside there, you'll see there's a compartment. Okay? So what I do is I take this whole unit and I tuck the straps, right? And I press it right against here. And I just wiggle it in. It is going to be a little tight when it's full of water, so you will have to play with it. And I snug it right inside here. Like so. Now, the CarryAll bag also has this Velcro piece right here. Now, what I found was when I'm going down the trail and I'm drinking my water, when the CamelBak gets empty, it does tend to slouch down into the bag. So what I do is I take the loop on the CamelBak itself and I just feed the Velcro through and I cinch it closed like that. So that prevents the CamelBak from slouching down and bunching up in the bottom of the bag. It's very handy. So once I have that all done, okay, I'm going to take my water tube, I guess we'll call it, hose, okay, and I feed it through the top of the bag. And in the top of the bag, there is this little cutout, we'll call it, all right? So I take this end and I just feed it through here. Sometimes it is a little tricky. You just feed it through. Okay, you might have to wiggle it a little bit, just like so. Okay, so it goes in through the top like that. Now, I take this and I loop it through the big handle and through the truck mounting apparatus. So it gets right out of the way of your truck. Now, depending if you're left-handed or right-handed, you will see on top here there is these elastic straps here. So I'm right-handed, so I like to keep it on my right side, but choice is yours. So what you would do is you take this and you feed it through and it drops down just like that. Now, there is another elastic band down here where you could potentially squeeze this through. It is a little tricky. So what I do instead is I take my adjustment straps. Okay, this would, once you put the bag on, these straps come around your chest. Okay? And what I do is I feed it in when I have the bag on, and I just close it in there so it stays nice and tight to my body, and I just slide it up and drink as need be. So To take it out, it's literally the exact same thing in reverse. You would slide it back up and through. Okay. Slide it back through the hole like so. Okay. Undo your Velcro. Undo your strap and take the CamelBak hoop and just pull it out. And there you have it. That is how yours truly stays hydrated on the trail. If you want more information on CarryAll RC, I will drop a link in the description below. And that is all. Now, you don't have to use a CamelBak. There is many other manufacturers out there. I chose CamelBak because I know the availability of these bladders is it's pretty well out there. You can find them on Amazon and your local sporting store. I'm not sure where you guys live, so your best bet is probably check Amazon if you want to grab one of these, or just maybe the bladder itself. I probably will grab another bladder some point for the CarryAll bag, but that'll be for another video. So I hope this was helpful in some sort of way, and that is it. So, as always, guys, happy trails.